Welcome back to Season 2 of Behind the Ball. I'm Jake Helton, joined alongside Tay Adams and Luke Bach. And we got some big news as the softball team has finally brought us some
hardware. We've been asking all year, and this is the unofficial hardware. Coach Whitten left the trophy at home, so this is the stand-in interim trophy, and I'm sure we'll get a chance to show the actual one at some point because we've been begging every sport all year, get us some hardware, and it's finally happened with the Lady Pirates softball team. And the way that they won this hardware, I guess I should explain, is they won the New Albany Invitational last Saturday. So down 8-3 after 4 innings, they put together put up a 4-score in the 5th and then 7 more in the 6th to mount an incredible 14-8 comeback win over Center Grove, big school up north, and advance to the championship. And then they would go on to beat Lanesville in that championship game 3-2, and that is how we were brought this hardware.
Yeah, man, Coach Whitten is a great coach. I bet he has some type of speech for y'all. So can y'all just kind of let us know what he was telling y'all in that game?
Yeah, so, right whenever we were down, Whitten kind of said, I'm looking for leaders. He's out there looking for leaders, and he doesn't see it. So that kind of sparked, within everybody's heart personally. We need to be leaders. We need to show everybody this team leadership.
Anybody else?
I think that Coach was just really looking for somebody to really step up in that game because our heads kind of hung a little bit after we gave up a pretty big inning. We were down 8-3. And so I think he was just really looking for somebody to step up and be that person to push the rest of the team.
And one more question, coming off of that big win against that big school like Center Grove, what's it like kind of coming back down to reality? I know that this score is a little bit closer, but what was it like kind of regrouping from that great comeback and getting your mind back in, being ready to play?
I think it was just like a normal game. You had to go out and win, do what you knew how to do. So
honestly, I feel like we came back very well. We kind of came back down to reality very quickly, kind of got ourselves together and learned how to play as a team.
Sorry about that, but one more question. What's your favorite snack before a game?
Bananas.
All right, thank you. And the baseball team is off to a red-hot start, 7-0 to start off the season. Just took down the New Albany Bulldogs.
And that was on Saturday, and there was a lot of action in baseball last week. I went to the Corden game last Thursday where that was a heck of a game to watch. Got down and bottom of the 6th inning just started rallying, and this is definitely a fun team to go watch if you haven't yet. And obviously 7-0, so a high chance that you get to go to a winning game too. And they're number 10 in the coaches poll, like you said, and hopefully we keep moving on up because this baseball team they've been begging me all the past couple of weeks. When are you going to do Behind the Ball again? When are you going to talk about us? So we're here to talk about y'all. I hope it satisfies you guys, and I hope that you also give us some more to talk about throughout the season because we like what we see so far.
Yeah, man, the baseball team's been great as we've had great play from our older guys as well as our younger guys. Jeremiah Hasler on Saturday hit a 450-foot home run, 3-run home run. And our young guys that showed up too is Noah Tilton pitched a great game against New Albany.
Golf team got their first win at Champions Point the other day against Henryville in South Central, so off to a nice start. And they got a match tonight that is going to be at Old Capitol, and then also tomorrow at Woodinview.
Yeah, the past couple weeks it's starting to have been some beautiful weather, so I don't think you could ask for much better conditions to be playing and starting off a golf season.
And Luke, as someone who was on the golf team last year, you're one who is I would say familiar with a good golf weather. So what would you say is the best type of weather to play in?
The best type of weather to play in is really just, clear. But for people like me, the weather doesn't really matter. The ball's not going to go where you want it depending on the weather. I actually, we're looking forward to the boys golf match tonight against Clarksville and Trinity Lutheran. I think they can come out with the win there, and the weather's looking good for that match. So.
Yep, nice 70-degree day, so we'll see what they can do.
And the tennis team is off to a solid start, 4-2 to start the season, and it's a pretty young team starting off. Only 2 seniors, you got 1 junior, 3 sophomores, and a freshman. So very young team, a lot of potential in the future, but not a bad start for the girls tennis team.
Yeah, they're 2-2 in conference play, and tennis you get to face a lot of those conference opponents right away in the season. So you're just kind of battle tested right away, and they're definitely doing the job well.
Yeah, considering the fact that, I'm the biggest tennis fan there is, I actually think they have quite a good shot to beat Silver Creek in the sectional. I would actually consider ourselves the favorites, so, that's something I'm going to be looking forward to during the tennis season.
Hey, they're my favorite tennis team, so.
And make sure to keep an eye out for freshman Kimber Doherty. She is on fire so far, only 2 losses on the season, so keep an eye out for her. And the track team is also off to a great start, breaking records left and right. We got Colin Davenport breaking the shot put record with 50 feet 8 inches. On top of that, the McCoy twins, along with Kaylee Kinzer and Victoria Snyder, breaking the 3,200-meter relay with 10 minutes and 26 seconds.
Yeah, and Jake Ottersback, who's a big part of that team, he's undefeated in his events, and, he just runs so fast, man. It's so mesmerizing how fast he runs, and we look forward to, how he finishes the season.
Yeah, all he does is win, and you talk about Colin, he actually broke his own record, so he had that record previously, broke it again, and I wouldn't be surprised if he steps out there and does it one more time. And, we saw with the track team last season, it just seemed like if we had the show last year, we'd be talking about a broken record every week, and I think that this won't be the last time we talk about broken records and definitely winning for this track team, as they're definitely very mesmerizing and exciting to watch, and we're excited to see what they do too this year.
And, we've been asking everybody else for a lot of hardware, but it wouldn't mean anything if we didn't bring some of our own on here. So we're going to go ahead and show off our own award.
So this is our award that we brought home. It's kind of software, not hardware, but it's still an award nonetheless. We won the Indiana Association of School Broadcasters competition for video sports program. We had a second place finish, which is not easy to do. So we put our money where our mouth is, and we brought in our own hardware, the 3 of us, and Miss Stewart, who edits this show. So yeah, just showing this off.
And we really couldn't do any of that without you guys, everybody, our viewers and everything. So we want to thank you as well.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll do it for this section. Just thank you to these members of the softball team for joining us. And, we got the hardware, and hopefully this isn't the end. We talked about baseball, talking about track. I'm talking about all these spring sports, coming up in season 2. So we hope that maybe it'll be you guys again. Maybe it'll be one of these other teams. But we expect this to not be the end.
Oh, and winners get dessert, so.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What does that mean, though?
If we lose, we don't get dessert. But like
You only
we
get dessert
win,
if you win.
we go eat dessert.
I want some
Where
dessert.
at?
What
Like
kind of
ice cream?
What kind of dessert?
Oh,
Like our
nice.
first game, we beat Evansville Memorial, and we all went and got ice cream. So.
What's the best type of ice cream after a win?
Well, I had a smoothie, so.
That's not ice cream.
You can ask him.
Superman.
Okay, that's what I like to hear.
Man, ice cream is disgusting.
All right. Thank you.